Hold on. We mic'd up. Yeah, we mic'd up. Hey, I say, hey, mic check, man. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Make sure my goddamn shit is on point. There we go. Hey, mic check, man. While I ride, man. Let me tell you a little story. A little story you ain't supposed to tell. So here go the reality, right? Before I tell you the story. Fuck the story. I'm gonna tell you straight up, nigga. Why? From what I've seen, man, in my 39 years of living. Thank God, man. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. What I've seen, and what a person they can't discredit what you know about shit. The thing is, people like to discredit you and make it seem like you don't know certain things, right? Because if you ain't never been through it, then you don't have to really the right to speak on it, right? So in case of being married, okay. Now what I do know, my bad. I'm eating these Skittles, man. My bad. What I've noticed, man, about married people, in particular married men, is that married men they hate the fuck out their wives, bro. Like as basic and redundant as this shit sound, man, no one has been able to refute it. We talking about and be truthful about it. You got some guys who fear retaliation from their wives, right? And I don't feel bad. Let me tell you something, right? I don't really feel bad for a married guy who have wasted a woman's time in her life. For now, he feel that he is actually obligated to put up with any bullshit or whatever he messed up in reference to this woman. He must sit there and have to deal with it because it wouldn't be right for him to actually move on to another woman, knowing that other women will most definitely take him, no matter how dirty he done the woman he was with. You see what I'm saying? So I don't feel sorry for them guys who done play the game like that. I know it's a bunch of married niggas who done robbed the woman of her beauty, her youth, and all of those shit. And the thing is, once you done got what you want from a person, you can chew them up, you can spit them out, and you kind of like move on to the next victim. So I don't get in the way of why these niggas are putting up with the shit that they put up with, right? But I do acknowledge that these niggas are most definitely pissed off and mad that this shit played out the way it played out, even though he had a part in doing it. If that makes sense to you. So the reason why these niggas hate their wives, right? From what I see, because maybe just maybe she switched up, maybe he switched up, right? And in most cases, a lot of men know that a woman shouldn't even be dealing with them when they not really at their best. But then you got women who don't care, or they come off like they don't care about that shit. And what happens is they'll give a man a shot, and the guy he's gonna take it, but yeah, he's looking at you like, why him? Like, are you stupid? There's something wrong with you, right? Like it's the I can't believe she actually gave me a chance type of thing that I see a lot of guys how they feel about certain women, right? Like in a way, a nigga might feel like you dumb forever becoming his woman or becoming his wife, knowing who the fuck he is. Like him knowing who he is, the things that he normally do that you never know or the things the way he feel about certain things that you would never find out about. He's looking like, so what made you like me, man? And what made you actually have my baby? And what made you actually marry me, dog? Like, what the hell is going on? So that could be a little hate there, right? Because of who he is. All right. Now, also why these married niggas tend to hate their wives because it's simply buyers. It's buyer's remorse. It's buyer's remorse. That's what a lot of guys are dealing with, man. They dealing with they want it, they wanted it. Once they got it, they don't really want the shit. They want to turn it back in. They want a refund on it, and no one's willing to give them anything for her, right? It's kind of like, nigga, you got her, nigga, you wanted her that bad, bro. You got her, now you stuck with her. Yeah, it was all sweet and good in the beginning until he got a chance to know her, her true self, and now he's sitting back like, damn, this is who I got to be with for the rest of my goddamn life. And he tend to become either grumpy or he end up doing things to try to make it work, or he just don't do shit at all, right? That's what I've noticed, man. And the thing is, you can easily leave, dog, as a man, right? You can leave. A lot of guys don't want your girl to be with somebody else, right? For the reason why you won't leave. A lot of you guys feel like she done put you through some things to where she don't deserve to move on. I want to make sure I'm clear, man, if y'all can hear me. A lot of you guys feel like she's in the way of you being with other women. Yes, a lot of married men, I've heard these niggas talk, dog. They don't like the fact that they can't necessarily get other women because they are married. And because you have women who would actually use that against them and bring up the fact that they are married and say, I don't want to mess up your home. I don't want to get in the way of you and your wife. And you got some women who don't give a fuck about that, but a lot of women do tend to give a damn about uh, 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 a man who is actually married to a woman and he go home to her every day and he got a family with her. She may not even want to be involved with that by even giving herself to that, right? And you have guys who feel like they did the right thing in life, that they actually did right by marrying a woman. They started a family, and they only did that shit is to get other women to like them. If that makes sense to you, these married men only got married just to attract other women because they've heard that also about how women love married men and women love fucking married men and women be wanting a nigga that's taken and all of those shit too, right? They've heard that shit too. And that's what they thought would happen is when they actually announced that, hey, I'm married or I'm getting married or I'm engaged and all that old kind of shit, that all the hoes is gonna now come out the woodworks to want to hop on the dick now. And yes, the hoes who get paid or the hoes who just don't mind being hoes will, but that ain't what the so-called married man really just want. He want the hoes and the women that he ain't supposed to really be fucking with too. Like he want everybody to kind of acknowledge that he did right by a woman, even if he don't feel that way. Like if that making sense, dog. Like it may make sense to certain people, man, but the nigga got married because he felt that this would attract other women, that he would become more desirable because women would look at him and say, well, damn, who married you? If a woman married you, then you safe. The nigga, all right, well, I could fuck with you because if she's benefiting, I could benefit. It's like niggas love this polygamous type, polyamorous type of lifestyle, right? They feel like women should be dropping their underwear, right? Raising their dress up for these niggas because of what I just said. They did the right thing by marrying a woman. So shouldn't you want to be with me or shouldn't you want to fuck me now? They don't want you using it against them. And let's just say You will fuck with a single guy who don't have all that going on, and yet you will be the freakiest with this single nigga, and here you go, a married dude sitting right here, and you don't think he's gonna feel no way since you are in your freaky bag. You don't feel like this nigga. You don't think that this nigga gonna actually feel like, well, damn, I ain't know you was doing it like that. Especially if he knew you or he been looking at you, right? Yeah, you been so reserved when it come to him, but when it comes to Rue or who don't have a wife and ain't trying to get married because he understand how to get, you can be, but then you got the married nigga right here seeing you, knowing that it's gonna make him hungry for you also, make him thirsty for you also, right? But yeah, you know not to ever play with him like that because he married, and he's looking like, hold on, bitch, are you serious? Like if you ladies, gentlemen, if y'all understand that when a nigga who's married get mad at you, for one, a man who is married who's always around you, fucking with you, dog, always in your face, picking at you, trying to get at you, just know that's what the fuck he want. He wants you to give him that sexual attention. And what's up with you, Ramil? How you doing, man? That's facts, Ramil. You think these niggas like Gabe A, Warren, you think these niggas like Vic, who always coming around trying to see what I'm doing, bro? You don't think these niggas wanna get in for when these hoes start turning up on some freak hoe ass shit? You don't think them niggas wanna be right there in their number? And yet they don't want these women using the fact that these niggas are married against them for why they'll give me the pussy in the throat and yet won't give them shit? And you think them guys gonna be okay with seeing me get all this shit? When I told you guys, Ramil, when I told you guys, right? It's money and pussy that would make niggas want to kill other men. Really, it's pussy then money. My bad. Pussy first, money second. Disrespect maybe third. No, no, food. Food is third. So in the case of black men, it's pussy. We talking about the things that'll make a black man kill another black man. It's gonna be number one, pussy. Number two, money. Number three, food. Number four, disrespect to him. And number five, it might be family. It might be family. He'll kill you over his family, depending on which family member that you play with, dog. He might, you know what I mean? But that is how it normally work. So since we know pussy is the top, it's the top. What up, Marcus? Hey, what up? What up? It's the top priority for a lot of men. Yes, even with married men, if you got these niggas who got married only to attract other women because they heard that women love married men and come to find out they see that that shit's not even true. What the hell? Like, I'm confused. What you think? You think I'm saying some shit is wrong when I say that these niggas hating their wives at this point? Because they realize that by them marrying this goddamn bitch, that he's not getting outside pussy the way he want. And yet now he's stuck with this bitch because now he got her pregnant and now her body's out of whack and now she done got fat and now she's not as desirable. Now she's not as young as she once was. And yet he can't really go nowhere because he still don't want nobody to lay no dick to her. What up, love, wisdom? How you doing? Well, I'm slow rolling in this goddamn Indiana. Hold on. Hey, man. Married men hate they wives and they hate single men who can do whatever the fuck they want to do. What up, Barney? Married men hate they wives and they hate single men because married men feel like, in the case of single men, that single men got out scot free. They feel like single men are not being real men by putting up with the shit that they got to put up with as married men. And you know how people do when they try to shame you into a trick bag? They want you to feel like if you ain't going through some type of struggle, some volunteer, some voluntarily struggle, then you're not really a man. Or in the case of women, right? You got women who say if you ain't struggling as a woman, you're not a real woman. You see where I'm at? It's a blessing to be single. Marriage is a business, right? Single folks got freedom, and married people regret signing that contract. Love wisdom. You gonna get in trouble. Little mama, you finna get in trouble. You can't be talking like that. Love with all that wisdom. What you doing? It's supposed to be men talking like that, not women. Cause you all know how much this marriage shit has been bullshit because of the way we have disrespected the union of marriage, the disrespect of it all, right? And the disrespect is what you just said, right? It was supposed to be a business, no different than if you started a business, right? In commerce, a commercial business, you a LLC, and yeah, you was doing it for profit. It's supposed to be profitable for why you get married, not putting you in a deficit. Marriage have put black people in the goddamn deficit. You have more of a chance to being financially free, which is the only freedom in this country or in this world is to be financially free to where you don't have to necessarily work for nobody. You don't need nobody. You can get up and go as you please. No one can run you or control you or tell you shit, right? Marriage was supposed to be when you got with somebody, it was supposed to be where you guys can both benefit financially off the fact that you two have came together in a union, and on top of that you sprinkle the love on top of it, right? On top of it, it is somebody you actually find attractive. You get what I mean? That you like looking at them, right? It's something about them that gets you turned on also. See, that was supposed to be the cherry on top. Is the fact that we in it on some business shit. We about to get money together. We're not gonna lose if the shit don't go in our favor. So we'll go our separate ways. But see, for the fact that we can actually come together and do this is because I do actually like you. Like you do look good, man. I do find you attractive. And then if we having good sex on top of that, it's like, okay, well, we got sexual chemistry, but that's not gonna be more important than the business of why we are together. You get what I'm saying? I've always believed that going to church, you're supposed to be getting money in the church and getting money with a person you with. And you never get money in the black church or you never get money being in a relationship. You think that if it was money based, right? Financially based, you think we would be having any type of divorce when you know a couple is together on business and they both are very fervent in this business, right? They both are very aware of this business. It's not one sided. And they both benefit monthly based on this business, right? Do you think this couple would ever divorce? Hell the fuck no, man. Not at all. Marriage for folks who got money, exactly. Poor folks marrying for love. Let's be honest, right? Most people are liabilities, always taken, not given. There are a few assets adding value. Now look, what you just said, right? Love, wisdom. It's the poor people who always want to belong in rich people's shit. You know, I got a homegirl who do hair, right? And for what I've known for her, she's been doing hair since we was in high school. She's been doing this shit. Like kind of like how my daughter be doing it, right? So she probably was doing it around the same age, 13, 14, like my daughter. So I met her when we was around 16. And what happened is she would tell me though, she was like, look, man, she was like, nah, man, look, people they be wanting to look like celebrities and shit, right? But they don't want to pay a fraction of what the celebrities would pay for certain type of sew-ins and hairstyles and all that kind of stuff, right? And I'm like, so she had to lower her price just so the people who don't necessarily got the money would come to her shop to look like they Beyonce and shit. They want to look like Halle Berry and shit and Vivica Fox and goddamn Megan Thee Stallion and Glorilla. It's like I'm just naming all the women that I can think of who be on TV. You fucking up the business because let's say if hair weave is 300 a bundle and you know you're not gonna pay that, so Love Wisdom got to drop it to 50 a bundle for you to be able to pay just so you can feel like you belong in something when you know you don't belong, all because black people don't want to exclude people from shit. But then why you think they jack the price up on certain things and they make the price low on certain things? Because they know it's a difference. But you can't tell black folks business. I mean, marriage is a goddamn business, and you shouldn't be with nobody that you ain't getting any profit for while you with them. And we're not talking about hustling them on some child support shit or alimony, nigga. That messes up the owner's equity, right? There you go, self-worth. That's why when folks divorce, they cut their losses. Being single, you got a better return on investment because you're responsible for you. And you being single doesn't mean you lonely. See, I think what it is though, right? People don't like Love Wisdom. If you tell me right now you got a man, a guy who off and on, right, throughout the last 10 to 15 years, you and him have had a little thing going on. Even in between, you've had boyfriends, or you probably even got married yourself, right? Had a baby or whatever it may be. But then this guy, he's always just been, I don't want to necessarily say he's a side nigga, but he's somebody is your go-to. And you his go-to at the end of the day, you two had this thing going on and y'all been doing it for 15 years. And the reason why y'all can continue to do what y'all do, because when y'all come together, it's it's very much, I'm not gonna always say profitable, but it's beneficial, right? If you needed something, you can go to him. If he needs something from you, he come to you, right? Y'all not abusing the privilege of being with each other, even though y'all not quote unquote together. See, folks would shame you if you say that's your man, right? Because they expect Love Wisdom for you to be with a nigga all day, every day, want to know where he's at, want to know what he's up to, inside his phone, invading his privacy. You goddamn, you stressing, losing your motherfucking mind, blowing your top. See, that's how you supposed to prove that you got a man by your side when in all actuality, this nigga been by your side 15 years. He's been like a silent partner of yours for 15 years. You see what I'm saying? He's probably somebody you had the best sexual chemistry with because when y'all do it, Love Wisdom, for instance, right? I'm not in your business, but when y'all do it, it's very seldom and it's always good when y'all do, right? When y'all need one another, it's very seldom, but y'all always come through in the best way. Y'all give 100% effort for when you do come together, right? But see, women would say, well, that's not your man because you ain't laying with the nigga every night. And you couldn't even argue with the so-called married woman who's stuck or who got a man who hate her because they always together every night and they just keeping each other in a goddamn hole. Nobody is coming up. Both of them are holding each other down literally. They ass can't get nowhere in life. They never do shit together. None of that shit, right? Guess what? She's still gonna tell you that you ain't got no man. She got a man. Because you're right. According to the black community, it's a poor people's game to be all with each other, knowing that you ain't got nothing to offer the person you with. It's just the fact that you believe you supposed to be getting sex and you supposed to have somebody to lay up with because that's your God-given right, right? And then when you get people who are wise enough, right, who know exactly how to play the game, know how to come up, know how to cut their losses, and refuse to continue to keep taking L's, guess what? People are envious of that because you choose to be free in this world. You're a free bird. You're not caged. We have understanding, nothing serious, just companionship. But yet they would say, Love Wisdom, well, that's not your man. That's not your man. How that's not your man? Because you ain't stressing. Listen, Love Wisdom, you got to be stressing over that nigga. You see how this work? You got to be crying to people. If you ain't called a homegirl, crying about him that he ain't really your man. If he ain't whooped your ass, he ain't really your man. If you ain't threw something at him, if you ain't goddamn try to run him over with a car or some shit, then he ain't really your man. If y'all not so down bad over each other, then y'all not together. That's the logic. That's crazy, man. See, this is the reason why these men hate their wives, because now if they would have stepped back and not listen to people telling them how it's supposed to be and look at what would better suit their actual needs as a man, bro, they would have made the wise decision on picking a woman, right? They would do it exactly like I would say do it, right? Have you a woman and you ain't always up under her all the damn time, bro. Like when y'all come together, it's powerful. When y'all not together, y'all not wasting time. And now it'll make you as a man realize that, okay, when I get with a woman, I actually want a business partner for while I'm with you. It's like I want to do something with you. I want to continue to date you. I most definitely would love to goddamn get rich with you. I believe us two can get rich together. We could get rich together. I don't feel we have to struggle when it's two of us and we struggling worse compared to when it was just one. It's like both of us and we struggling worse. And why this goddamn truck in front of me slow? What is he doing? I can't get over right now. Come on, truck. Come on by me, nigga, so I can get over. Are you exiting? Go on, exit, niggas. You in the way. Don't be in people way, dog. Like, on the cool. God damn. Say, man, when you, these niggas get with these women off of love, because everybody think that love is the foundation when love is just as like quicksand, bro. Love is conditional. When you dealing with somebody on a romantic level, it ain't never been unconditional. And I think folks try to force that unconditional love onto a romantic partner. Somebody who don't necessarily come from you, or somebody who is like just somebody who you are sexually attracted to, you physically attracted to. You don't want to acknowledge the fact that this is conditional. Just based on what that person do, it's the reason why you would love them. What up, Chef? What up, Bob? Hey, look, relationships, right? Romantic relationships are conditional, but black people want to force that no matter what, I'm gonna love you, that unconditional shit to where you got so many black women are with men who can just become lame on them, bro, and yet don't want to do shit, don't want to work, don't want to bathe, don't want to love on them, don't want to fuck them, don't want to do shit after a while, and a woman is gonna stay with him because it's unconditional. The nigga stopped dating you, he stopped courting you when he got you, and he became lame, like this shit Big J was talking about, man. That some men feel like when they was raised up to where they'll do whatever it takes, love wisdom, you get what I'm saying, to court you, but once they get you hooked, you supposed to be dead like a motherfucker, right? And you ain't supposed to expect shit because you hooked now. So you allow yourself to get hooked by him. So now all this asking for a nigga to do what he was doing to get you hooked is out the question because you allowed yourself to get hooked. So why you expecting him to keep putting effort into hooking you some more? He hooked your ass, right? So now he can get serious on you and play it like, okay, well, I'm just gonna take care of the house. I'm gonna pay bills, and in time, when it's time for me to like take you out to eat and do something for our anniversary or do something for Christmas or for Mother's Day or for your birthday, I can always mention to you, love wisdom, that I pay bills. That's what Vic told me, right? That Vic the Heart nigga, King Rooster. He said he told his wife that, yeah, don't you see me paying bills, huh? You see, I'm the reason why you can run that hot ass water you be running when you getting your big old ass in the bathtub, clean your big old ass, huh? Yeah, you see, I'm the reason why you can get in the kitchen and cook something, huh? That's all. When they get married or when nigga move in with you, he already did the hard work. Now it's time for him to lay up, and you ain't supposed to go no goddamn where. And you know why, Love Wisdom, these niggas would get mad at me. Them old niggas like Oldest and all them, bro. You know why these niggas get mad at me, dog, for saying that don't be surprised if a guy like myself would get your wife something for Mother's Day. You know why that shit boil the blood of these married niggas, because they know what I'm saying is true, and they know what I'm saying is what they supposed to continue to do, but they have failed to do so. Therefore, they don't feel no other man should come in and save the day, because in their mind, all they wife wanted was to be hooked and be married. So she shouldn't want nothing else. So fuck giving her a gift. Fuck giving her any vacation time, any spa time. Fuck taking her to a restaurant. Fuck still entertaining her and dating her, because all she ever wanted was a goddamn ring and to get married, and she should be cool now. Y'all remember, hey, Chef, you remember on the episode of Martin when Gina was trying to get Martin to marry her and was giving that nigga ultimatums and all that kind of shit? And she was about to go to New York because she had a job. See, it's niggas like Martin Lawrence, right? Who was inferior to Gina the whole time, right? He was a little boy to Gina the whole time on the show. He felt that he couldn't just let her go and be with somebody who was better, because it would be times where Gina would be on dates when Martin and her would break up, and it would be with guys who could actually take care of her or whatnot, or guys who were more in her league. But she always came back to old bum ass Martin, who was funny, who didn't really want shit, who was cheap as fuck, right? So when she gave that nigga the ultimatum and he tried to stop her from going to New York when she had her boxes packed up, that nigga Martin, he got on his knee and said, okay, Gina, all right, you finally got me. You finally locked me up. Clamp, clamp, you got me. Okay, Gina, will you marry me? I mean, damn, are you happy now? He said, Gina, will you marry me? I mean, damn, are you happy now? And she went along with it, but she still left because she knew that was bullshit. But yet, according to Martin, that's all you ever just wanted is for me to goddamn, come on, man, slow ass truck, let's go, my nigga. That's all you wanted me to do was to just to marry you, and that's all? And that's black women's fault, right? Right? That's what you want to say? Because black women tend to just want love and want to know that they in a committed situation in order for them to stay put, right? And a nigga ain't got to do shit else once he get her, you know what I mean? Because that's all she required. It's to say, I love you every now and then, right? Right, because they're locked in. They ain't justify the means, man. A woman got the ring in the last name, right? And the man got the ego boo. That's why you can't rush anything. That's right, that's fact. What up, a beat tie? What up? So how the fuck you gonna be in a business with it you fucking, but you always talking about her, taking break from her, right? Only time business. Uh, no, no, we talking about this. All right, let me show you the business I'm saying, right? I can promise you a be tied, and I don't know if you tried it before, I don't know. But if you and the guy you was with, if y'all ever was getting some good money together, and it's for like your pockets and his pocket, and there's y'all pockets, let's just say it's three accounts, it's y'all business account, and y'all both getting paid individually based on y'all business account. I mean, you know what I mean? Y'all business period. And let's say it's some exceptional money. But yeah, you got to put some work in to get the money, right? Kind of like what I do, right? Y'all know what I do. I'm driving, right? So let's just say if it's a husband and wife team and they both got trucks, but it's all up under one company's name, and yet they get the load, but they got to put the work in. It's nobody else they can call other than each other, but it's only them. When they tire blow out, when they truck start acting funny, it's on them to get that done. But yet they make, let's say, because you can make like about 10 grand a week though if you got your own shit. So you got a husband and wife team. They both drive trucks. They both got their fleet, a truck and a trailer. They get their own loads, and they all averaging around 10 to maybe $12,000 a week. So they not seeing each other all the time, but they do make time to see each other maybe every 2 weeks. So they'll come home every 2 weeks together. And they get back on the road and they steady making this money. And let's say if they do this for about 3 to 4 years, do you think do you think fucking would be important to them? When they fuck good, when they do come home every 2 weeks, or if it's once a month though, right? Whatever it may be, they keeping tabs on one another respectfully, but yet they both are actually profiting because it's the results. So when they do come home, they showing each other, hey man, this is what I made, what you made. They bouncing the actual budget or the books. They taking care of their business the right way, and of course they having sex though, and every time they do, for the fact that they've been on the road so long, they not fucking nobody else on the road. Hopefully they not. And then when they come home, yes, they looking at the business side, but then they horny too, and they get some good sex in, right? You don't think that'll work? Because I know that'll work. And what I'm saying is the reason why it's always all this goddamn fucking a be tied is because these niggas ain't getting no money together a be tied. So they gotta do something for why they together a be tied. That's the only reason. Any couple getting good money together as a couple is not gonna be fucking like that, bro. They're gonna be setting themselves up just in case if they do break up, nobody takes a loss. And yet if children start coming into the fold, both of them can most definitely cover their children's ass, bro. It's not like it's on one parent or the other. That's what I mean about a business side, because it ain't supposed to be all this goddamn fucking to the point of B-Tie where you stressing over them if you don't see them, to where you want to go all through their shit, want to know what the fuck they doing. Let's just say a B-Tie, if they were cheating or if they are doing some shit you don't really fuck with, but you got 100,000 out this situation. As a woman, Love Wisdom, Brownie, whoever's in my chat earlier, as a goddamn woman, as a man, if you are getting good money for why you with somebody, do you give a fuck if they was cheating on you? The reason why cheating feels so bad when you get cheated on is because you didn't get paid. And like I mentioned a while back, right? The person didn't get no charges brought up on them, so you didn't get no real satisfaction or no justice for why a motherfucker played with you like that. But you telling me, dog, if you was able to gain 100,000, 200,000 for being with somebody, and let's say you find out your nigga has been fucking around with somebody else, and you could be fucking around with somebody else. Do you think either one of y'all would want to goddamn kill each other, or will y'all just go y'all separate ways now? That's where it's supposed to be, Love Wisdom. Is that when bullshit started taking place, the fact that we was getting money already together and we built a nice nest egg, we built a nice foundation financially. Guess what? When we take these little L's of life, right? Or in relationships, we take this little L in a relationship. Guess what? I don't know if I would give a fuck if I'm up a 200,000 just based on me being with you. And I don't think you would give a fuck about it though if you was up 200,000 for being with me. I think now we can just self-advertise as businessmen and women and say, you know what? I don't condone the cheating shit, and therefore I can't continue this shit with you. But yeah, you can walk away peacefully with your 200 bands and go about your goddamn life, right? That was the reason why you was with this nigga and why he was with you. Hopefully not in all situations. There's no fucking on. Exactly, not in all situations. But I'm saying in the case, true, money makes the sex better. We're building, then we do. So here it go, Love Wisdom. I've always said this, sweetheart. I said I strongly believe that you are supposed to be able to finance your love after a while. So since we learned the boyfriend girlfriend game in high school, middle school, high school, and we'll give some grace period to 20-year-olds, right? When you hit like 30, even if you with the same person you was with in your 20s, when y'all hit 30, y'all got to now start financing your love, man. Like that has to be key. It has to be the number one priority is that we need to be able to finance the love we gonna have for each other. That means we need to actually build a financial foundation for why we can have room and opportunity to really love each other. We shouldn't be building no love and having love and getting engaged in these love games. And when real life hit, we ain't got the money to cover real life. And then we get more frustrated to where, do you think about love? Because I heard somebody say in a chat, I think Lana Love was saying that. She said, love don't pay those bills, and they don't. After the love, then kind of like not gone, but after the love kind of like, dwindle down just a little bit because now somebody hits you with a threatening notice saying that you about to get evicted from your shit. Because y'all got so caught up, Love Wisdom, in this love shit to where y'all forgot to pay the goddamn rent. You forgot to pay your card note. Y'all look, Love Wisdom, am I lying? That when you've been caught up with somebody, you done skip work. You done took days off from work to be with this motherfucker. Think about this shit, man. You done skip work. You went to break and you made an excuse for why you didn't come back to work. You took a lunch break, went and had sex with your nigga, and y'all didn't come back because he was begging you to stay. And you like, all right, man. And you called in saying, I got sick or whatever the fuck, or something happened, man. I'm gonna come in tomorrow. Can you tell? Let me talk to so and so because I'm something really an emergency happened type shit. You get what I'm saying? And yeah, you with this nigga, y'all fucking like a motherfucker in the house. See now when that goddamn bill come in, and we talking about the major bills, right? Rent, car note, food, shit like that, light, water, gas, shit like that, bro. When that shit get cut off on you in while you fucking in mid fuck form, nigga, you gonna be like, hold on, man, you pay the bill? And nigga talking about I ain't got the money, man. You ain't. And now y'all hold on. We didn't pay the bill last month. We didn't pay the bill for this month. What the fuck? We gonna see, man. Do you give a fuck about some love shit? Let alone when them babies come in the game. And that's really when your love is really tested. Is when them babies come in, and we gonna see if you still gonna try to run that I love you shit when that baby crying and getting on both of y'all nerves, man. And when the baby is really hysterical crying, bro, like as if the baby dying. And you like, man, what the hell is wrong with this baby? Ain't nothing wrong. They just hungry. Crying. I remember my daughter, man, I promise, I told my daughter this shit. I say, man, when you was a baby, I say the way you would cry, like when you was hungry, let's just say if me or your mama wanted to change your diaper before we actually fed you, you did not give us no grace to go ahead and get you cleaned up and then get the bottle for you. Even if we had the bottle ready for you, the moment we laid you back on that changing table, your ass would be just as dramatic as your ass is now. Doing the same shit you was doing when you was a goddamn baby, man. When you acting like the end and you on some why y'all acting all of those shit. Now I'm looking like, man, that's what you did when you was a baby when either me or your mama would have you, and we just wanted. We know you done went in your diaper, and we like, okay, let's go and change the diaper real fast, and you'll be sitting up, and we know when it's about to come because you start doing shit like like that. You start sounding like that, right? So she started making those noises like so I'm trying to make her laugh. We trying to do some shit funny, but she ain't. She laughing, but her ass ain't laughing. And the moment I'm like, okay, well let me go ahead and change the diaper real fast, and then I'm gonna give her the bottle. And the moment we lay you back, you just start all of those shit, right? But see, good, we had the formula or we had the breast milk or whatever the fuck, man, for you. Just imagine a motherfucker ain't got no goddamn milk for you. About some love ass shit. Just imagine a nigga ain't had no motherfucking meal for you. And we talking about love, nigga. You ain't got no diapers. Them diapers $35 for the big ones. Then I know they done went up. What I'm saying, Chef Disaster, if a couple is getting money together, they're not gonna be fucking all the time. And when they do have sex, it's gonna be damn good because they gonna know that they are covered financially, so they can really go balls to the wall in the bedroom. It won't just be miserably painful struggle fucking. We both broke and we just fucking because this is the only thing we can do to kind of like ease the pain and ease our mind off the fact that we ain't got no money and we fucked up, right? So we just fucking. Bummy fucking, bro. That bump sex shit. You can't be doing that shit, Chef. In your 40 waters, man. In your late 30s, bro. You cannot be still bumming it like that, bro. You fucking on some bomb shit and neither one of y'all got anything to stand on, but y'all gonna talk about love and shit, right? Y'all gonna stand on love? Listen, you can stand on money and then talk about love, bro. Yeah, see, you can stand on money. You two can stand on money, and then y'all can talk about what y'all want to do on some lovey-dovey shit, because it makes sense. Y'all can afford to do it now. You can afford to do it with the mindset of, we ain't broke, my nigga. Ain't no hate. It will be no room for hate because we ain't broke. And I don't give a damn about what you say about, listen, I don't care about what you say about how money don't make you happy. Dog, money, all right, money is the tool that makes everything better. You get what I'm saying? It amplifies everything, it magnifies everything, but it makes shit better. Whoever tells you that money's not everything, nigga, get away from them kind of people because they are lying. Or they already got enough to where now they can afford to worry about other shit. So I'm listening to Adrienne Ballon, right? The chick from 3LW, and she said that, money's not everything. Money, yes, when you already have it and you've been having it for 20 years, now you can afford, listen, you can afford to focus on other important things in life because the money you have, if you got 10 million in your name, dog, you can afford to worry about other things that's more important than just getting money. But when you never have no money, bro, and you try to do everything else, dog, money is gonna become the most important thing in your life, dog. Not the shit you focus on. You can actually be somebody who's not money hungry, for instance, right? You could be somebody who's not technically money hungry, or you not conniving or grimy over it. But my thing is this though. If you don't have enough saved or enough that you can stand on, and yet you want to focus on other shit that you say is more important than money, guess what? You're not going to be able to really get into all the other things that's more important than money before money become a problem in your life. Compared to the opposite, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, you can pick it back on the head. Yeah, you can pick it back. Man, anybody can share this shit. Love Wisdom, most definitely. Yo, and y'all subscribe to Love Wisdom. Go to her channel, man. Y'all subscribe to her, man. Hell, goddamn, yo. Listen, man, in the case, look, when you got the money and you good because you settled in the money and you and your partner got your own individual amount of money, now the other shit is important in your life. Yes, money is not the issue no more. Yes, you might want to go, look, having a picnic in the park can be just as important. You going to church together can be not important. You just got to get in the car and going out of town can be important. You working out together can be, everything can become now more important, and you can focus on that more because money is covered. See, let me give you an example, man, for all y'all listening, dog. And I'm thanking God, I thank the ancestors, whoever, for why I'm in a position now to where money is not a problem for me personally at this point, because I've been able to stack up enough of it, right? And I'm telling you the difference from what it was 3 and 4 years ago to now and how it can be for anybody. Now, you ain't got to do what I'm doing, but if you want to, hey, I'm all for anybody getting this game and building themselves up financially, man or woman. You most definitely would get on your feet doing what the fuck I'm doing. And I'm telling you the reason why I can get on my feet because besides what I give my daughter and son, whatever I make a week, dog, that shit just stack up because I don't go nowhere. I'm just driving every goddamn day. And I don't go to the mall. I don't go and splurge. I don't do none of that. I'm just driving every day. So all I do is get something to eat, take a shower, shit like that, right? But I don't pay for the showers though, right? The showers are free because of the fuel. But it'll afford you to be able to stack up if you want to sacrifice and just stack up for about a year. You will stack up. And the point I'm making is the fact that money is not a problem for me now, like it was 3 and 4 years ago, is because now I can just look at other shit more clearly. And having a peace of mind knowing that I can just go and tap my card, swipe my card, or send money here, send money there, and I don't have to worry about overdraft. I don't have to worry about if money is in the account. I don't have to worry about if a bill already hit. Bills be hitting my shit every month, and I don't have to worry about it because what's been stacked up. A bill can hit, and I can get a notification that this hit, this hit, that hit. The shit might be 100, 200, 60, 80. It might. I can get notifications that this shit done hit, and I can still go swipe and tap my card, man, and I ain't got to worry about no decline. So the last 2.5 years, dog, I've been able to swipe my goddamn card and tap my card, and I haven't been denied, bro. I can't say that about that 5 years ago, to where if they say it was declined, when you go somewhere and the shit declined, and the shit didn't cost no more than about 40. You scared to go in this bitch and swipe because you don't know if it's gonna decline on you. I don't have that feeling no more, bro. Thank God. Thank the ancestors. Thank the universe for that alone. That's how I feel about if I were to get in a relationship right now, let alone have a baby again, bro. I won't have to worry about taking care of this situation, man. I can now focus more on what needs to be focused on other than the money side of it. The money I've stacked up afford me an opportunity to focus on more important shit. So now I could be there more for a baby of mine. I sit this woman who got my baby the fuck down so she can be there more for the baby. Like what Brownie was saying yesterday, most definitely. All right. I'll talk to you, Love Wilson. Appreciate it. Like what Brownie was saying, that she don't want daycare and nannies and all of them getting a chance to witness her baby's first steps and all of those shit, because she got to go back to work. I don't want the next woman I have a baby with to have to work, bro. I don't want her to miss the baby first talking, the baby sitting up on his own, the baby rolling over on their own, the baby crawling, the baby jumping on the bed, jumping out the bed, the baby eating table food. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to miss that shit. I don't want to miss babies as important. We talking about a baby sitting up on their own, bro. That's when I first saw my daughter, cause my son was already sitting up. Cause I met, like I said, I met him, I met her when he was like 8, 9 months already. So he had already was sitting up, crawling and shit. So when my daughter was sitting up, and she just sit up on her own and shit, and pulled herself up and said, I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? And it was like 5 or 6 months. I'm like, man, what the hell? I said, that's crazy. She just sat up on her own. I'm like, man, what the hell is that? That was cool. She walking and shit. She done went from crawling, and then she started standing up and couldn't walk, and she was walking like a robot, and it was coming, and then I was able to sit there with my child mother and see her actually taking steps, like she's walking to us and shit. She was walking. And I'm like, well, goddamn. So things like that I didn't miss. But I'm saying now, if I have any children at 40, nigga, I'm not fit to miss no shit. Like I'm not missing a goddamn thing. And I want the money to be a non-factor. I want the money to be a non-problem, nigga. I want the money to be to where nigga, I don't even, nigga, how I'm feeling now, I don't have a look, I don't even feel a loss, nigga. That's what I want people to understand that shit. Don't try to put things more important than money, because money is not the most important thing in life, but it's the thing that's gonna make everything around your life better. And don't deny that shit. Don't act like you don't need to be stacking up. Don't act like you getting mad at other people who know how to stack up. There's no need for none of that goofy ass shit, other than the fact, what up, Candy Cane? What up, what up? Other than the fact that you want to be able to have an opportunity to appreciate other things in life, so therefore you just want to stack up enough money so you can afford yourself to appreciate the most important things in life. Because you don't want money to be the most important thing in your life when everything else is a struggle for you. So all this goes back to what I'm saying about why these niggas be hating their wives and hate single men. Because a lot of these guys realize, a lot of married men realize that they could have been in a certain position by now if it wasn't for a wife and a family that they thought they was doing right by. And of course, these niggas don't have a mindset of persevering through shit or making things better. They leave things as is and they blame everybody for the situation. And they want somebody to come and help them get out this situation. They don't believe in themselves enough to say, hey, I can come back from this shit step by step. Man, it's getting hot as fuck, man. We turn the AC on, man. It's not even, it's 60 degrees. Oh, shit, okay. Ah. Hey, y'all try this, man. Look, try this. Try this Arizona, right? Try the Arizona green tea when it's hot. Ball that mother, or put that motherfucker in the microwave, man. Or put it on, make that shit hot, bro. That shit good, dog. I ain't know it was that good. 'Cause I normally drink it cold. But when he said I got them gloves, man. Listen, bro. Hey, man. Listen. Let me tell you something. Chef Disaster. When I tell you, you said I got those gloves. You heard? I heard you. Hey, bro. When I tell you, my nigga, I've been doing this shit about a month now, right? Every time I go and work out in the shower room, and I do my other workouts, but that's the last workout I do. That's shadow boxing, but it's rapid punching. When I tell you, after a month, right, you're gonna see yourself, your win is gonna come back. You're gonna see yourself not getting tired, bro. When you can do, now it's up to like 8 rounds of doing it, 30 seconds a piece, or 30 seconds a piece for 8 rounds. And after a month, chef, you're right. Doing them rapid punching, nigga, you talking about taking so much out of you to where once you can endure that pain, I'm trying to see whether the pain is worse than this shit. Cause I thought doing burpees was worse, which is it's a good worse pain, but I'm talking about nigga straight boxing. You punching at a fast pace, like you really get into a fight. You know how folks begin to a fight and they go hard in the beginning and they get tired. We talking about you getting tired like that, bro. I'm back, man. I don't know, man. You saying signal lost? I don't know. Maybe this shit lost. Like I don't know, dog. Get the fuck up out of here anyway. Maybe a bad spot. I don't know. y'all let me know, man. Mic check, man. Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. Let me know something, man. If I keep going, I end this joint. Somebody let me know something. Give me a one. Give me something, baby. What's up, man? Let niggas not be going through these bad areas, dog. Y'all know I'm not. Look, I'm not in one spot. Candy cane. You saying candy cane? You don't. You don't. Yo, 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 yo. Somebody put a. Somebody let me know if you hear. Cause maybe I had to refresh my actual the YouTube thing, man. Somebody let me know if you hear something. If not, your boy got to end it. If I lost signal, don't get quiet all at once and shit. If somebody put a thumbs up, so maybe you hear. I mean, what's the last thing y'all heard me say, man, before I uh uh what up, Yeti Black? All right, I got you, man. So you hear me, Yeti Black? Come on, slow ass, box truck ass shit, bro. What is you on, my nigga? God damn. Appreciate it. All right, you hear me? So yo, dog, what I'm saying, man, is you're not supposed to be. Come on, man. Let me get over. Let me get over, dog. Let me get over. God damn. You ain't supposed to be with somebody that you not benefiting from, man. Like I'm just being real with you, dog. At some point, y'all gonna have to actually. Well, it's supposed to be before y'all even get together, for one, right? But because I know once you done been with somebody based off of love shit, and yet y'all start having them feelings, them negative feelings towards each other, you know, you're not gonna want to get money with them. So I understand that, right? So that's why you do it before them ill feelings start coming in. If you going based on love and lust, and she start playing with you, you start playing with him, you not gonna want to see her with no money. She ain't gonna want to see you with no goddamn money, man. Not no real money. That's pretty much it, though, man. I'm about to get up out this joint, man. I gotta try to head to Chicago. I gotta get there before four for sure, man. So I don't know. Pick this shit up, man. Let's go. Appreciate that, yeah. Appreciate that, man. Try to zoom through this shit, man. I only got like about 90 some miles to go, and I'll be alright. So yo, man, I'm gonna holler at y'all later, dog. Okay.